Frankie here at TCSA. We're into our last day of camp. You can see in the background here we've got the coaches taking the players through some fun stuff, some relays, just to finish off the week in style. We've had a couple of matches this week which have gone really well. You know, the Elite Week is about immersing players in everything they need to do to become the best player they can be. You know, ball skills, game understanding, team skills, physical development, and what we call self-mastery. So if I was to pick one of those areas that is the most important, and where so many players don't develop in that area, and ultimately it holds them back, I would say that it would be self-mastery and team skills. Because if we've got everything else in place, I think most people understand these days that you've got to put the practice in, you've got to get lots of touches on the ball, you know, and you need to practice a lot, you need to train a lot, you need to play a lot to become a good player. And the more you do it within reason, the better you get. But I found at all levels, including, you know, top level professional right down, so many players are held back by you know, not having the skills to perform. They've got the tools to perform, but not having the skills to cope with pressure. You know, it might be a trial, it might be dealing with the uncertainty of, am I going to get picked? You know, they might already be where they want to be, they might already be within a pro academy. Am I going to get kept on? You know, so life is full of uncertainty, and that's what I found holds a lot of players back, is the uncertainty of how things are going to pan out for them, you know, this season, the rest of their career, etc. You know, we were talking, myself and one of our players who's at a pro club recently, and you know, and he said when he was 12, 13, 14, he was absolutely flying, because all he was focused on was enjoying his football. When he got to 14, 15, 16, all of a sudden apprenticeships are going to get doled out, pro contracts are on the horizon, and then all the uncertainty of, will I get it, won't I get it, do the coaches like me, do they not like me, etc, etc. All of that uncertainty starts to come in with a lot of players, and it's having the tools to be able to cope. Another big one is social dynamics, you know, how to fit in and how to assert yourself within a hierarchy, because, you know, that's what is there in many cases, you know, in all walks of life. How do I assert myself? How do I show what I can do under pressure? How do I develop relationships with teammates, and so on? So we cover all that on our Game Changer program. We cover as much as we can on our Elite Week. You know, today's a fun day to finish off. We've done a lot of learning throughout each day leading up to this. But there's another level. The Elite Week is about giving the players a professional coaching experience. The Game Changer level, which is the next level up at TCSA, is about giving them the additional tools they need to cope at a higher level of football. Now, a lot of these tools can help at all levels of the game. How to become more confident instantly, how to help yourself get more confident, how to actually set goals. You know, we talk about goal setting a lot, but the players actually know how to set their goals. How to concentrate better, how to let go and shut out distractions, how to deal with players challenging you, testing you, questioning your ability, how to deal with feedback in a way that helps you. Because if you want to go on to a higher level, then one of the things you need to learn to deal with is feedback, how to become more disciplined, develop the habits that top players, and not just in football, in other sports, in all walks of life, have, you know, routines. They're going to help you get better. So that's exactly what we cover on our Game Changer program. It's next Thursday. We've also got a professional sports scientist, Jamie Pugh. He's worked with a number of pro clubs in a number of sports, including football. He worked at Swansea City for a while, and Jamie's going to be doing fitness testing for all players on the Game Changer program, which will give them comparable results that they can then look at and see how they compare to Premier League Academy players. So we've also got a folder for each player and family, which is going to be jam-packed with all the tools and the techniques that I've taken, the likes of Bailey Owen, Ryan Bevan, a number of other players, Caleb Hughes, them and their families have gone through to get to where they are, you know, playing for Swansea, Cardiff, Wales, pushing on to be professional footballers. Sean Davis, who became the world taekwondo champion. I always say I'm not a big, I'm nowhere near an expert. I don't know much about taekwondo at all, but I helped Sean with her performance level, bringing out the best in herself. So that's the icing on the cake that's missing for a lot of players. They might have developed all these tools. Are they able now to use them to bring out the best in themselves consistently, so that they can get to where they want to get to and achieve what they want to achieve? Because that's one of the big ones, is having ability, having understanding is one thing, but bringing out the best in yourself consistently on a day-to-day basis can make all the difference between getting where you want to in sport and in life, and not getting it. So some other things we're going to cover on the day: how to visualize, how to meditate. We've also got at least one guest speaker lined up to come in and share their experiences of pro football, which is really important. We found that players and parents get a lot out of that. So spaces are limited. We've just got 6 spaces left. If you want to claim one of the last 6 spaces, you know, we've already got a number of players booked in due to advanced booking. So if you want to claim one of the last 6 spaces, make sure you're quick. We've got an early bird available until Tuesday. So we're putting this out now to give you plenty of warning. The early bird price goes up significantly on Wednesday. So if you want to get the early bird savings, make sure you book in. There's a whole day of activities, ranging from a parents workshop to help give you the tools, what I call 21st century football parent tools, to help you help your child get the best out of themselves and to make it a more enriching experience for the whole family. We're going to cover visualization. There's all kinds of tools that we're going to go through on the day, as well as the fitness testing and the development work with Jamie. So he's not just going to test the players, he's also going to take them through their paces in the 4 main areas that they're going to get tested on, which is speed, power, agility and endurance. And then we're also going to do some technical and tactical work on the day, and then we're going to get the players doing exercises so that they can develop in all areas. So this is really putting the icing on the cake for everything that a player needs to take, you know, go to the next level in football, in life. It's proven to work for countless players, not just in football and not just with Sean Davis. Rugby players, you know, professional footballers have been using these tools with me, and I'm going to be sharing everything I can on the day. You know, no stone unturned, no secrets left, you know, under the table. They're all going to be brought out, and we're going to be sharing as much as we can to take players to the next level. So make sure you book in as soon as you can. Have a great weekend. Speak to you soon.